Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. This is Bengali song. Should I read the English or I try to read the Bengali?
Bengali.
Bengali. Antare Nitai, Bahire Nitai, Nitai, Jagata Mayam. Nitai is within and without. He is everywhere within this world.
Antare Nitai. In our heart, Nitai is in the form of Chaitya Guru. You always live inside us. And Bahire Nitai is also, you can see, in all living and non-living entity is Nityananda. This we have to see. Nityananda is living in living and non-living entity because inside he is sitting and inspiring us as a Chaitya Guru, and he gave me this vision to see that everything what is living is Nityananda, because Guru is living there. Nitai is living there. And non-living entity, also Nitai is there. So, we take care of living and non-living entities because of Nityananda. Antare Nitai, Bahire Nitai, and Jagat Maya also Nitai. Because Nityananda, 5 Tattva elements are there. Ishwar Tattva, Seva Tattva, Balram Tattva, brother of Krishna, Avadhut Tattva, Guru Tattva, and Anang Manjari Tattva. 5 Shakti is there. 5.
5.
Ishwar Tattva. Seva Tattva is also. We teach how to do service. Balram Tattva, brother of Krishna. And Avadhut Tattva, Guru Tattva, living in body, normal behavior, abnormal behavior.
Abnormal and normal.
Both he do. To bring anyway to the living entity for Radha and Krishna, for Gauranga. And Ananga Manjari also. Sister of Radhika is Ananga Manjari. So he is inside with this, any Seva Tattva is inside there, is Nityananda Mercy. Brother, everything he guides us for the goal to understand in our life.
He guides us in every way.
Everywhere.
Nagara Nitai, Nagari Nitai, Kataye Kaya.
Nagare Nitai.
He is the lover.
He is Nagar. Nagare Nitai means the city, the town we go, the houses is Nityananda. Everything what is in the non-living entity is also Nitai. The beds, chair, everything he take the form like a bed of Vishnu is Nityananda. Shesha. Kunja is Nityananda because Anang Manjirik changed the form in the Kunja. Anytime. And Nagari, the human who lives in that city, is also Nityananda. Shakti is there.
Everyone says this. Kataye Kaya.
And the Kaya means the physical body, also Nitya.
Sadhana Nitai, Bhajana Nitai.
Sadhan, what we have in my life, or what we do the sadhana to reach for Radha and Krishna. That sadhan is also Nitai. And what we do bhajan is also Nitai is doing. Without grace of Gurudev, we cannot go in bhajan. By the grace of Gurudev, bhajan happen in our life. Before we are doing nama bhas, but by the grace of Nityananda, really bhajan happen in our life. Sadhan and bhajan both are Nityananda.
Sadhana Nitai, Bhajana Nitai, Nitai, Nayanatara.
Nayanatara. Always we have to meditate from my eyes to Nityananda. Because he belongs every place. Sadhan and bhajan. What circumstances in my life is Nitai, mercy in my life. In these circumstances, how we can realize myself inside Chaitya Guru, he give realization to us. In these circumstances, you can do bhajan. You don't need to change the circumstances.
Dashadika Maya Nitai, Sundara Nitai.
Das Adhika means there are 10 sides. One is this, one is down, one is left, one is right.
10 directions.
10 directions. He is helping. All 10 directions. He is living in all 10 directions. He wants to guide us. Only for Chaitanya, only for Radha and Krishna.
Dashadika Maya Nitai Sundara Nitai Bhuvana Bharam.
And he is the author in the Ananta Roop. He takes the all burden of us. All the responsibility he takes in his life. Bhuvan Bhara means he takes the problem, solve the problem of all burdens in our life. So we have to believe in Nityananda. To our Gurudev, he comes in the form of Gurudev in our heart. He lives always in heart as a Chaitya Guru.
Radhara Madhuri Ananga Manjari Nitai Nitu Se Seve.
Radhara Madhuri, Ananga Manjari. Radha's sweetness is Ananga Manjari. And he is also stay in the form of Ananga Manjari. Here his service to give the sweetness in our life. He is loving, very loving, because he has Radhika's Madhuri, very kind, very merciful. You remember when Mahaprabhu became angry too because he hurt the Nityananda Jagai and Madhai. That time he hold a not called chakra because this avatar of you is a prema avatar. You come to give love, and by changing, by giving by love, you want to change, because everyone is fallen in this Kali Yuga. So no call chakra. Give your mercy. This is his kindness, his merciful, his loving nature. Madhuri. We have full Madhuri.
And he eternally serves Srimat Radhika. Nitai Nitu Se Seve. Koti Shashadhara Vadana Sundara Sakha Sakhi Baladeve.
He becomes Sakha and Sakhi also. When he is with Krishna, he is a Balram. He dressed like blue color, but inside he color blue because Krishna color is blue. His every activity is only to please Krishna, to bring all living entity to Krishna. And in the form of Ananga Manjari, he also wants to serve to Radhika as a gopis, the Sakhis, Kinkiris, in form of Ananga Manjari.
Radhara Bhagini Syama Sohagini Savasaki Gana Prana.
Bhagani means, what it means?
The sister of
Sister.
Radharani, Ananga.
She is the sister of Radharani. And always Sohagani. Always she feels that Krishna is always with him. Sohagani. We never feel separation from Krishna. You see the Gurudev, this qualities are there. Nityananda. He is always Sohagani, always living with his husband. Because she is the sister of Radhika in Anang Manjari form.
Janghara labari mandapasadhyani Srimani Mandiranama.
English?
She decorates the arena of the temple named Mani Mandira. Janghara labari mandapasadhyani Srimani Mandira Nama Nitai Sundara Yoga Pita Dhare Ratna Singhasana Seje.
And in Yoga Pit, Nityananda is holding Singhasana. Yoga Pit is the place where to meditate. Srivasangan is our Yoga Pit. And Gauri Lila. So in that Yoga Pit, she is there, he is there. He present always in the form of Yoga Pit. That is English.
Nitai sustains, upholds the yoga pit and becomes a throne for the Lord to rest on.
But
Singhasana,
that Singhasana,
Ratna Singhasana,
Jewel Singhasana,
Seja. Vasana Nitai, Bhushana Nitai, Vilase Sakira Majhe.
Vasana Nitai. Vasana means the what pots, cooking pots is Nityananda. Basan, clothes are Nityananda. What you is teaching, what you are making for Radha Mohan, all these are Nitai. Bhushan, the jewelries are Nityananda. Basan and Bhushan, everything is Nityananda. He only serves to the Lord. And he serves to the human being also. Because we see Lord in every place. Radha and Krishna he see in all living entities. So his vision, he always looking to his Radha and Krishna Chaitanya in all living entities. So he helping in sadhana and bhajan also. Only by remembering to him, our all bhajan and sadhana become favorable. Remembering him, Gurudev is the same. Because in the Guru form, Guru is the expansion of Nityananda.
Ki kahiba ara nitai sabara anki mukha sava angam.
English.
What more can I say? Nitai is the eyes, mouth and limbs of everyone.
Eyes, mouth and limbs. My all senses. All my spiritual body is Nityananda. When we feel like this, my all material thing become conscious. When we forget his glorification, his thinking, then this senses, this mind, this all physical, my body start acting without Nitai. Material. If I see my eyes, Nitai, my mouth, my senses, all is Nitai. My body is Nitai, my mind is Nitai. All will change, become pure. It will become pure. This is the grace of Gurudev. He gives us mercy. And Nityananda gives mercy in our life to open my divine vision, to understand him. Sadhan, this is our sadhan. This body is my sadhana's place. Sadhak, we say sadhak. And when we see in every circumstances to Nitai, it becomes purity comes to our life. We see many things, not Nitai. We are suffering, we become sick. Because our foolishness covered my mind not to see Nitai. Only we have to see Nitai. My eyes have to see Nitai. My ear has to listen Nitai. My activities should be only for that. Always, every place is.
Nitai, 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 Nitai.
Nitai, Nitai. Nitai, 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 Nitai.
Nutara Ranga. Nitai Nutara Ranga. I see only Nitai dancing.
I only see Nitai. Every place I have to see Nitai dance. Reading it.
Nitai, 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 Nitai. I see only Nitai dancing.
All the English read.
Next.
Or more?
Finish.
There's 2 more lines. Should I read next? Bengali line.
Yeah.
Nitai balia dubahu
Tulia, dubahu tulia. Nitai bolia, dubahu tulia.
Raising my hands and chanting Nitai. Chaliba Vradyera Pure. I will go to Vraj. Sorry. Nitai Palia Dubahu Tulia Chaliba Vradyera Pure.
When Nityananda will help us, my only one desire will happen in my mind, in my body. We have to go where Radha and Krishna is living. Nitai karuna have braje Radha Krishna pai. Without the mercy of Nityananda, you cannot understand in Braja Radha Krishna.
Dasa Vrindavana Ei Nivedana Nitaina Chado More.
Oh Nitai, don't leave me. If I want to confuse myself in material things, remind me, oh Gurudev, give mercy of you, catch me, and keep always this consciousness that you are there. In the form of your picture, you exist. In form of all circumstances, you are there. You are watching me. You are protecting me. In my all senses you are living. In my body, in my mind you are working. Every place, non-living entity. I am thinking only for living entity. But I see Nityananda is living, even living and non-living entity. That is the beautiful. How mercy is there. How much mercy is there. So any living entity is also merciful in my life. If I start looking, Nitai, mercy is there. This hand is to serve. This feet is to walk, to go for parikrama and to do some seva. This eye is to work for Radha and Krishna. This ear to listen his Harikatha. This mind to think for that, to realize for that. This body is Nitai. Nitai worked only Radha Krishna, Chaitanya, Gauranga. He is plowing my stone earth to making softer, because he took hal. Hal is a plow. Halada. In the form of halda, first he plowed and put the seed of prema, because he has only prema. In Anangamanjari, she is a sister of Radhika. English.
From beginning? Nitai is within and without. He's everywhere within this world. He's the lover and he's the sweetheart. Nagari.
His lover and sweetheart.
Everyone says this. Nitai is my regulative principles. Sadhana. My object of worship. Bhajana Nitai. And the light of my eyes. Nitai Nayana Tara. Nitai's all 10 directions. Dasadikamaya. Nitai. In fact, he fills all the 3 worlds. Nitai is Ananga Manjari, eternally served. Nitai as Ananga Manjari eternally serves Srimati Radhika.
Ananga Manjari means sister. Not brother. So he gives prem. She always gives prem. Yeah.
He is non-different from Baladev, whose beautiful face resembles millions of moons, and who is surrounded by Sakas and Sakis. The sister of Radharani, Ananga Manjari, is very dear to Sri Shyam, and she is the life and soul of all the Sakis.
And she's Ananga Manjari. She's Ananga Manjari.
She decorates the arena of the temple named Mani Mandira.
If the devotees decorate the temple, that time Nityananda is working inside that devotee. Because he decorates. We cannot decorate anything. Is a Nitai Shakti. I have to see Nityananda how much mercy he gives idea to how to make it beautiful. Who is not conscious, he is suffering. He is physically sick because of that. Because he is not connected with Nitai. Feel that Nityananda is working inside. He thinks, I am doing. We are doing nothing. It's all His grace is happening in my life.
Nitai sustains the yoga pit. Becomes a throne for the Lord to rest on. Nitai Sundara Yoga Pitta Dare Ratna Singhasana Seje.
Read English.
Nitai sustains the yoga pit and becomes a throne for the Lord to rest on.
The resting place of Priya and Pritam, Radha Mohan, even our resting place is also Nityananda. So we are resting on the bed is also in the lap of Nityananda. He gives the place for resting. He become pot for cooking. He become clothes for dressing. He become grain to eat. He become grain to serve to Lord. In every circumstances he never leave, but we never think for him. What is my meaning? If you think that every place is Nitai, you are very protected in your life. Only you have to fix the mind. Yesterday Panditji is telling, your manosthiti, mind, chittavritti has to fix one pointed.
Panditji in Shyamdas ashram.
No, he comes always here.
He comes here also.
Mind to fix. That is the mercy of Nitai. That he is in all circumstances, and by grace of Nitai we move for the Radha and Krishna. When we fix this way mind, my life changed. That I like this poem. You can elaborate very deep meaning also. This is beautiful song of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Thank you. Radhe.
Jai Shri Radha.
Yes.
Radhe Radhe